Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Joe, and you are watching really early late nights with Joe Maloof, the late night show, where I talk about everything and anything that's really bothering me. But today, nothing's bothering me. I want to talk about how Olivia Rodrigo is the next Taylor Swift. Guys, before we get into today's video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe or Voldemort's gonna come at you. And remember, if we get to 100 subs by the end of May, I'll give away a $50 Amazon gift card to one of my amazing subscribers. Now, Voldemort, what do you have to say? Back to the chopper! I got my driver's license last week, and I got some deja vu. But you didn't say good for you. Yeah, I'm sorry you guys had to witness that. I know my musical career is not going anywhere. However, I'm a dreamer. No, but seriously, if you haven't listened to Olivia Rodrigo's new song, Good For You, what are you doing? You're slacking on bangers because the song itself slaps. That shit slaps like Gordon Ramsay putting 2 bread sandwiches on an idiot sandwich. So like, I know that early 2000s fashion is back in fashion, but early 2000s music, now that's something that people try, but they just can't do. But Olivia Rodrigo, in her 3rd single, she was born in like 03 and she does 2000s better than the 2000s did it. Hello? But that's not why she's gonna be the next Taylor. Here's why she's going to be the next Taylor, in my humble opinion. Myself being, of course, a music executive working out of my mom's basement. Music executive. I'll be an agent, or does I want money? Every artist is relatable in one point or another. You know, like some of them could be relatable to mental health struggles, could be to financial struggles, could be to relationship struggles. But when you know that person's backstory, when you know what the song is actually about, you just get to feel a little bit of oomph that a lot of other artists don't have. Like Taylor has that oomph because her entire adult life, all of her relationships have been so public that every time she releases a song or an album that's revolved around the breakup of an individual, you're like, okay, I know this story. I know this story to the best of my abilities. So you feel that added connection, right? And Olivia's doing the same thing after Joshua Bassett broke up with her. Now, I'm not gonna give my opinions on that relationship because I didn't know it, but the songs slap. And no, I'm not saying that Olivia's gonna be the next Taylor because of her luck with men. No, that would just be completely rude. But like the way that both Taylor and Olivia are just, they just have the exact same like lyricism style. Like there's so many like similarities, like how specific they are with lyrics and memories and just all of these things. Their music videos are kind of the same too, and it makes sense. Like Olivia looks up to Taylor, she said it before in interviews, but like they just both have that like je ne sais quoi about it, like chef's kiss about their music that just like, you know? So like Taylor had built an entire empire on being the other girl and like being the girl who didn't get the guy, and she built an amazing empire on it. Obviously Taylor didn't invent the concept of unrequited love, but she's made a career of basically singing and popularizing unrequited love. I can't think of any artist before Taylor Swift, and maybe I'm just being stupid, I just can't think of anyone before Taylor that just made not being loved so cool. As depressing as that is. Like she was able to endear herself to her fans and also humble them at the same time, like humble herself to the fans, sorry, at the exact same time. Like how many artists can do that? Her and Olivia Rodrigo. I can't think of anyone else. Is this just my mainstream music bias? Absolutely, but damn, does it bang? I'm actually so in for Olivia's next album. Like if this album slaps, she has the potential to be like on Taylor level already, like when Taylor released Red or 1989 or literally any of her albums. I'm just so gassed. Like, and I also think that once Taylor steps away from music, which like she's in her 30s, like she's not gonna be going away anytime soon, but Olivia's 18. So Olivia has a chance to be here for another like 20 years, and Taylor, like she could do this for another 10 years at the highest level and then just be like, listen, I'm 40, I just wanna take a step back and enjoy myself. Like the second that Taylor retires and Olivia's on this trajectory still, I don't think Taylor fans are gonna suffer at all. Like this isn't gonna be like the Patriots where it's like they lose Tom Brady and then like one season of trash and then now they're probably gonna win the Super Bowl again. Nah, like this is like constant, like they're going up at the exact same path, and then once one goes off, the other one just keeps on going. I really wish I was good at animations because that graph would be really cool, but just here's my hands. and this might be a controversial opinion, Taylor already is below Olivia Rodrigo. I think in terms of music and lyricism and all that stuff, I would much rather Olivia, because I don't know, like there's just like, it's more understandable now because I'm like roughly the same age as Olivia, so it's like I'm going through it now. Whereas like when I grew up on Taylor, I was kind of like, I don't get it, but like I get it. It took Taylor like how many albums to move from country pop to just straight pop. Olivia, in her 3 songs, Driver's License, Deja Vu, and Good For You, each one of them was a different genre. She slapped each and every single one of them. Like Olivia has Taylor in her, and she has Halsey in her, she has Dua Lipa in her, so when are we gonna induct her into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Guys, she's only released 3 songs, no albums, nothing else. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support means the absolute world to me. And guys, remember, if we get to 100 subs by the end of May, I'll be giving away $50 Amazon gift card to one of my amazing subscribers. See you guys tomorrow for another episode of Really Early Late Nights with Joe Maloof.